What's going on, YouTubers? This is Manga here, and I hope you're having a great day. So we just got the Mortal Kombat reveal trailer, and if anyone knows me about Mortal Kombat is my #1 favorite fighting game in terms of the story, the gameplay mechanics, and just the hype overall. I love this game, and it brings a lot of nostalgia every installment that they bring. So I'm eager to see how Mortal Kombat 11 will bridge the strength of the continuity for Mortal Kombat. So let's get started with this reveal trailer. I did watch about 2 minutes of it in my car, but I didn't want to crash. And I just wanted to come home, enjoy myself, make this video, and give you all my normal reaction as you get hyped with me. All right, everyone, let's get started. Mortal Kombat 11 reveal.
So, we're very excited to show you first look at Mortal Kombat 11. Nobody else has seen this. Today we have 7 characters to show you, some returning, some new. There's far more in this game that we'll be able to show you right here, but we do want to hit on the enhancements from the game, the fighting, and the custom character variations. Garrus is a new fighter in the game, and who has a really cool time control abilities. You know, in NetherRealm games, we really try to add something new. Mortal Kombat X, we introduced a feature called Character Variations. 3 versions of every single character. MK11's expanding on that idea, creating custom character variations the player can actually create themselves. So you notice they're selecting different versions of Scorpion. Some were created by the players, some were created already in the game. Same thing with Baraka.
Cant warriors are legendary.
Then why don't you flee, Earthrealmer?
The Shirai Ryu embrace danger.
Round 1, fight!
So this is a Mortal Kombat game, so you expect the fighting to be brutal. MK11 sees the return of Baraka, who was a fan favorite from Mortal Kombat 2. So let's see some of the moves he does here. Not to be outdone, Scorpion has a few tricks up his sleeve. Okay, now without getting too technical, we're going to get into some of the geeky fighting game moments out there. Mortal Kombat, traditionally we've had 1 meter that's a shared resource amongst the offense, defense, and the super moves. Mortal Kombat X is separating all 3 of those. So we have a horizontal meter is the offense attacks, vertical meter is the defensive attacks. See, Baraka's going to shooting 2 using his offensive moves. Also can extend this leg stab here into a throw with also. Scorpion here is going to escape from a knockdown using his defensive meter. And you're going to notice here that the fatal blow that's actually tied to 30% of the health meter. When it's reduced, you get fatal blow available. This adds completely new dynamic and tension to the fighting. Both Baraka and Scorpion have a fatal blow right now. Baraka wins this fight.
Round 2, fight!
So Scorpion missed his fatal blow attack, but it actually will regenerate after a cooldown period. So you'll notice his fatal blow is established, he can pull it off. And not to be outdone, Baraka now has his fatal blow available. And of course, it wouldn't be Mortal Kombat without fatalities.
Fatality. Baraka wins.
We're going to quickly talk here about, we have custom variations. On this player variation screen, the players can create, modify, and collect multiple versions of every character. There are a ton of features that you can customize, from the costume pieces, the intros, the victories, as well as a huge variety of skins here. Every fighter has 3 costume pieces. You see Scorpion, they're changing the mask here, picking a new one. You can actually program these at different attributes. See, we're swapping out the spear, or the katana for a new one. And of course, Scorpion's iconic spear can be swapped out for a new one as well. Now this visual here is going to give you an idea of kind of like the dramatic differences you can have in the different variations of Scorpion here. This is the case with all the fighters, so you're going to know Scorpion and Baraka, all the kind of variations you're going to see, you know, playing people online and whatnot. Our second fight here is Sonya versus Scarlet, who was a returning character from Mortal Kombat 9.
Looking for me, Scarlet? A few pints of blood is all I ask. Trust me, I'm not your type.
Round 1. Fight.
Both Sonya and Scarlet return with their classic moves as well as some new ones. Sonya has a bunch of gadgets that she can play with here. While Scarlet has her signature blood attacks. We're going to take a look at some of the nuances we have. We have a new feature called a flawless block. A perfectly timed block will open a window for countering attacks. Watch Scarlet doing a quick hop. You can evade low attacks and also open another window for countering moves. Now notice Sonya's health is reached below 30%. When it reaches there again, you're going to notice a fatal blow is available. That's when you can release the devastating. Again, Sonya has her fatal blow ready, so she can release it. So that was enough damage to release fatal blow available for Scarlet, which she'll attack here. Which is enough to win the match, and you might have seen a glimpse of this fatality here.
Fatality. Scarlet wins.
So that's a little piece of Mortal Kombat 11. But I'm guessing maybe you guys want to see some fatalities, a little more. Okay, we're going to roll this footage. I can't wait for you to check that out.
Finish him.
right. Oh man, I am hyped. I was gone for a little bit. I was so immersed in that trailer, that just reveal. Mortal Kombat 11 looks to be an amazing game. There's not that much that I could say. I mean, the reveal trailer pretty much said it all. There's a lot of variations, and you can see they took a lot from Injustice. Injustice number 2, specifically in terms of just getting new items and matching them with the character. But they look like they just really just like pushed it to the limits in terms of how you could really customize your character in a way that really makes sense for the gameplay mechanics. As you can see, there's 2 bars for offensive and defensive. I really think that's a really good implementation, and here's why. Because some people are just more offensive or more defensive, and they could play to the style that still has the benefits on their play style. Like if you're a really defensive character, that you can still build up meter for something specific to your character in itself. Wow, this game just seems really amazing, and it seems deep. One of the things that I'm really interested is to see the new characters and how they play into the continuity of the story. I'm really intrigued by the story itself, and I want to see how far it goes. We already, as we heard, I forgot his name. They mentioned it early in the trailer. Let me see if I could go back, just to see his name.
Fighter in the game, and who has a really cool time control abilities. You know, Garrus is a new fighter in the game, and who can.
Now, Garrus, they just mentioned that Garrus is a type of character that has to do that. His abilities have some form of time manipulation, which leads me to believe that time manipulation is definitely in the story when it comes to Mortal Kombat 11. Now, prior in our first teaser trailer, we saw a character who seemed to have an hourglass that was going in the opposite direction that a normal hourglass would go. Garrus seems to be maybe, I don't know, maybe a co-god or someone who serves under that god, or I don't know. To have some type of time manipulation. I want to see how they play a time manipulation character into the game. I don't know if he's going to have some kind of like Flash-esque slowdown mechanics and then speed up mechanics, but they already ventured into that in Mortal Kombat 10 with certain, I would say with just the towers that slow down, speed up on different things. So I could see how they could play his character into just the gameplay and the benefit of the characters. I'm eager to see. If we count, we see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 25 characters in the slot. But there's no telling how far it could build upon when we talk about add-ons for brand new characters. So it seems to be a really, even if it's just that 25, I think that's perfect. 25 characters. And if you think about the predetermined variations that they have, and also the variations that you could customize, 25 is enough, because in reality there's so many possibilities and variables into the characters that you could play with. As you can hear, I'm really hyped for it, and I'm already analyzing how the game will play. It's very reminiscent to Mortal Kombat 10. But you could see that they took a lot from Injustice and just like merged them together. Anyway, this is Zen Manga. I am hyped for this game. I'm even hyped for the characters that I don't usually get hyped for. Like seeing Scarlet, I was just like, all right, Scarlet, but she was moving in a pace that made me think like, this game is going to be amazing. Even Sonya, she was doing movesets that intrigue me to want to play with her. Not in that way, but maybe in that way. But to use her in the game. Baraka, I definitely want to use Baraka. And I seen he had reminiscent old moves, but he also had moves that I've never seen before in terms of the Turkatan pole or flag that he was holding, and it diminishes and how he's able to use that in his gameplay mechanics. Obviously that's his weapon, but it just seemed really cool how he's able to utilize it. Anyway, this is Zen Manga. I'm very hyped for this game. I hope you all are too. Let me know what you think about this video. Drop me a like, comment, subscribe. Let's talk about this game because it's coming pretty soon. In April, we're already in midway January, February, March, April. Boom. Let's play. All right, everyone. Take care. Peace.